One of the complaints that most mamas have is that my baby just won't take water. After 6 months, we do give babies water, but most babies just don't want to take it. Why? Why do babies not like water that much? Some do, but some don't. Let's talk about that today. After 6 months, it's important to start giving your baby a bit of water. It helps in digestion, just to get your baby into that culture of taking water. It does help them not to get constipation, because now they're eating much more solid food. So it's important to add the fluid that your baby is taking. So babies should just take 2 fluids. Milk, whether it's breast milk or which other adaptable milk that your baby is taking, and water. Please don't give your baby juice. Those are just empty calories. They don't really add anything to the baby. So those are the 2 fluids your baby should take. But most babies don't like water. Why? It doesn't have much flavor. We're used to this flavorful breast milk, full of flavor from mama. And then now when they have to take water, not so much. So water is not recommended for children below 6 months. Why? Because it's got minerals. Chances of passing infection to the baby depending on the source of water. And as long as the baby is doing exclusive breastfeeding, the water content of breast milk is enough for the baby. But once baby starts to eat at 6 months, then we do need to start giving them a little water. Start off with just sips of water through the day. Water is an acquired taste for the baby. The baby will have to start getting used to it before they actually enjoy it. Don't add stuff. I see moms adding glucose, adding fruit, adding so many other things, but teach your baby to take water the way it should be. I find moms also sometimes warming water. I personally do not enjoy a warm cup of water. So I'm usually like, give your baby room temperature water. You might find that they prefer it like that. One of the tips that I tell moms is you can have a cup like this. That's also teaching your baby self-feeding. So you wouldn't feel it as much as this, but just maybe half of it or just a quarter of it, and give the baby. This cup is really whatever, but it allows water to just flow through there. So the baby can actually feed themselves. They can hold and they can feed themselves. So cups are really great at helping the baby to feed. We also have this one, which is not really a tit, it's a spoon. And if you tilt it, like you see like that, and you tilt it, the water comes out through there. As you can see, that's happening. It's flowing through there. So that's another way you can give your baby water. You can also have a sippy cup for the older child going towards month 9, 10, 11, even a year old. A sippy cup is a great way to teach the baby they can hold for themselves. It's colorful, it's fun, and they're going to drink the water. Start off with a few sips of water, like 10 ml, 20 ml, and then build up the amount as the baby grows. Most babies, as now when they start eating, several meals a day, will need an average of between 100 to 120 ml a day. Then that's in 24 hours. So it's not that much water. So if they take 10 ml like 5 times a day, then they are good, they'll be good. But teach your baby to take small sips of water, give water as is, don't add things, then your baby will actually start appreciating water. Water is acquired. That's why when I look at water, it makes me feel thirsty and I want to take a glass of water. That's what you're trying to train your baby to get to. So don't give up. I always say maybe put the water, because water there's really nothing much that will spoil in water. So you can put it in a cup like this, put it where the baby is seeing, because babies also are expressive. They'll look at it and they're like, oh, I want that. So place it in a place that the baby can see. And also, I mean, it's an African thing. If I find a cup of water hanging around and the baby is looking like they're interested in eating, what I'll do is take the cup and offer it to them. And then you find that now it becomes very familiar to the baby, and the baby starts appreciating that thirst that you get for water. So take your time. It's an acquired taste. It takes a bit of several weeks for your baby to appreciate water, but it's an important habit to have. We have many adults who don't take water, so we have issues with having urine infections and all that, and it's because they never got that habit from when they were children. So teach your baby to take water, and we're gonna have a good time, constipation wise, not so much, and basically meeting your baby's water requirements every day. I usually discourage adding things to baby's water because the day that something that you've added is not there, baby's not gonna take. Sometimes we add glucose. Now glucose is meant for people who are unwell, whose sugar levels are so low, so we are trying to raise their sugar. So you're giving your baby glucose, you're spiking their sugar, there is really no reason to. So teach your baby to take water as is. Then as they grow, that is what they get used to. Babies acquire tastes, they acquire flavors, they acquire their habits from very early childhood. So instead of trying to flavor it with anything, just teach your baby to take water and you'll be just good. A lot of times we find that we take water after a meal. And that's because from when you were a child, you ate a meal, then you were given water. But that's not how we should take water. We should take water all the time, keep sipping sips of water through the day. So the same way, try and give your baby water all through the day. Small amounts, not more than 30 ml at one sitting, just 10 ml, 5 ml, they take a sip here, they take a sip there. Then what happens? Their body starts to crave that water. And with time, you find that now it's not a fight. Anytime they see water, they want to take a sip or two. That is how you should take water. That's how to establish good water taking habits. I am here for you. So if you've got any question, any query, any challenge, anything that you're going through and you just need another voice to take you through it, get in touch with me. You can DM me, you can write me a text, you can, WhatsApp me. But you know what? Better yet, take a video, a short video, WhatsApp it to me, and the next show might just be about you.